Okay, welcome back. It's been a while since our last session. What happened last time?
Well, let's see. Dracula decided to make a potion and turned him into a cat. Then, during a long and exciting chase, he wound up in the,
Hey, Giant who controls me. We don't have time for this. I'm a tiny cat and about to be eaten by a giant red dragon. Because I fell on it after crashing through the roof of its cave.
The dragon stares at Dracula with evil in its eyes, thinking Count Puss Puss is trying to steal its treasure, and likely annoyed that he was awoken from a very nice dream.
Nice dragon. Let's just calm down. I'm not trying to...
Before he can finish his sentence, the dragon roars and rears back its head. Its throat begins to glow red with fire. What do?
Why are you talking like that?
This is how all the kids talk, trying to sound hip and cool.
Oh. Well, hello there, fellow children. I guess thanks for listening. Like and subscribe, and don't forget to... What do kids do these days? Share memes? Twerk?
No. No twerking, no twerking. This isn't She-Hulk and we aren't Disney. We get that you're both older than dirt. You even know what a VCR is and is used for. The world has moved on. Can you please focus on our current situation? Dracula about to be barbecued kitty.
Yes, I would like to run, please.
Okay, I run. Happy now?
Yes, thank you.
As Dracula darts away, the dragon unleashes various balls of fire, melting the gold underneath Dracula's feet. Hey, that's expensive. No one cares, old man. Dracula darts back and forth, hiding behind pillars and statues as the dragon continues its raging assault. However, as fast as Dracula is on his little kitty paws, he is not fast enough, as the air becomes thick with the smell of burnt fur. Dracula now looks like Charmander with a little fire at the end of his tail.
Speaking of which, can I have a Pokeball, please?
No, we can't afford to be sued by Nintendo.
True. We already have to deal with the mages of the beach lawyers.
Would you two pay attention? Dracula's already down to his last cat life.
I am?
You are now.
I must have missed that.
You're a cat that's a vampire and you're on fire. One life. Deal with it.
Giant, can you please help me out here? I'm kind of at a loss. I don't know what to do.
Alright. I'd like to make a perception roll to see if I can find an escape out of this cave.
Alright, roll.
Alright, here we go. 15.
Dracula looks around and notices a section of the cave that was struck by the dragon's tail has collapsed, and what looks like an old tunnel has opened leading somewhere.
Okay, I dart across the room as fast as I can, try not to trip on the gold and melted gold from the dragon, and run down the tunnel as fast as my little paws can take me.
Dracula darts across the room as fast as he can. The dragon sees him run for the exit, breathes one last large burst of flame at him, and engulfs the entire room. Alright, give me a dex saving throw with disadvantage.
Why?
Yes, why you
Because you're a tiny cat, and the dragon can cast a fireball more than 50 feet wide because it's a dragon. Now roll, or I roll for you.
You probably roll higher than me anyway.
Just roll already for crying out loud! I want to know if I'm dead.
You're already dead. You're a vampire.
Oof, 13. And 16. I think I passed. Did I pass? Am I alive?
I think I'm alive.
I don't know. Let's find out. Well, the dragon just whiffed it, so yeah, you're both alive.
Yay!
As the dragon breathes its giant fire blast, the flame strikes one of the pillars, which causes part of the ceiling to land on top of the dragon's head, diverting its attacks between its legs. Dracula, barely outside the edge of the fire, darts through the tunnel, out of the cave, to safety, while the dragon roars behind him in frustration, having missed its morning meal.
I shall return for vengeance for my butt fur and favorite cape, you monster!
You do realize that your butt's on fire, right? Back at Dracula's castle, we find Dracula in the bat nursery. Really? Being taken care of by the family doctor.
I'm not a doctor. Get it right, please.
Yes, Mom. Dracula, now back to his normal undead self, having taken a lot of potions to get back to normal, is recovering from his night on the town as a cat.
So, how did the plan go, Master Dracula? I'm sure it went perfect as always.
She says, batting her eyes flirtatiously.
Oh yes, my plan of course went perfectly. Ow! Ouch.
Be careful, Master. Dragon burns don't heal fast. I've given you something to help with the pain. Be careful, though. It might make you sleepy.
I am Dracula, Lord of Darkness. A simple pain medicine will not make me... For I never noticed how tall you are. Also, why did I sew your hand backwards when I made you? I should really fix the...
And Dracula is fast asleep. Inside Dracula's mind.
Begone, foul beast! For today I shall slay you. You shall not take my future bride from me.
Dracula, sitting on top of a shiny white horse in full battle armor, with a bright red cape, charges the dragon with sword drawn, its blade gleaming in the sunlight. The dragon soars toward Dracula. The two legendary? Who wrote this? Legendary beasts clashing in a single strike. Dracula cuts the head from the dragon clean off. Dracula stands over it triumphantly, raising his sword high, proclaiming,
I have won the day, my love.
The entire town before him swoons, with the butcher's daughter proclaiming her love.
My love, you have vanquished the foul beast. I love you so much, and you're so handsome in your armor, and you wield your big sword so well. I could never love a brave knight more than you.
She leans in for a kiss. As Dracula leans in to kiss the butcher's daughter, he finds himself awake and falling out of his bed on the nursery.
Ah! Ouch!
As I get up, I yell for Igor.
Igor!
Right here, master, said Igor from behind Dracula.
Wow! Seriously, how do you keep doing that? I need to put the bell on you.
The last vampire that tried to put the bell on me found himself with a stake in his heart, sir.
Noted. Anyway, I had a dream, Igor. I now know why my plans, though perfect, have not worked.
Oh? How so, master?
It's because women don't like magic these days like they used to, Igor. No, if I am to win the heart of the butcher's daughter, I must be a brave knight. I shall defeat the dragon and get revenge for what it did for me. And I shall not use magic. No! I shall use my family armor and sword. Then the town will see how brave I am, and the butcher's daughter will love me forever. To the armory, Igor.
But master, about the family sword.
No time, Igor. We must hurry. This dragon will not slay itself. Also, I might forget where it was. The cave. I might forget where the cave was.
Without a word, Dracula rushes to the family armory. Dracula arrives at the family armory in the castle. The room is filled with hundreds of weapons collected throughout the ages. Full suits of armor from multiple lands and times, and... Why is there a catapult assembled inside the armory? How did it even get in here? Dracula was bored as a child, and Legos hadn't been invented yet. What are Legos? I'm sorry. Per guild contract, I'm not allowed to say.
I know it's here somewhere. Ah, here it is.
Dracula throws a large ballista with the letters Dragon Slayer 9001 on it out of his way, and eyes an old ornate chest in the back corner under a portrait of an armor-clad vampire.
Ah, my father's armor and weapons. Why, he told me legends of this. He said the armor could take on the hardest of foes and attacks, and the sword could cut a mountain in half with a single strike. Passed down from the family from generation after generation. The flaming sword of doom has been a treasure amongst my family. With this, I shall slay the dragon and claim my future bride.
Master, about the sword.
I don't have time, Igor. We have a monster to slay and a bride's heart to win.
With a snap of my finger, the armor floats out of the box and assembles on me over my clothes, and my cape turns from black to bright red.
It's perfect, just like in my dream.
I say as I admire my image in the mirror in the corner of the room.
Okay. Bram Stoker demands that I make you make a perception roll.
All right. 4.
You think you look very dashing in your armor and cape and sword, but he's got no reflection. As I said, he thinks he looks very dashing in his armor and cape and sword. I did not say he actually looks very dashing in his armor and cape and sword. It's not my fault that he can't see his reflection.
I am off to slay my foe, Igor. Don't bother coming with me. I shan't be gone long. This shall only take an hour at most.
Well, he's not wrong. It'll only be an hour fight at most. If the dragon decides to play with its food.
I turn and leave the armory, walking gleefully.
Dracula arrives at the beast's lair and enters boldly, waving his sword in the air.
Dragon, your end has come. It is I, Dracula, returned. You thought I was defeated yesterday, but no, I have come back with a vengeance. Now you shall taste my blade.
I say as I raise my sword, pointing it at the dragon's heart, threatening me.
The dragon, looking surprised, raises its head and eyes Dracula with an intense stare.
Oh, if it isn't the little kitty all grown up and returning to me. Good. I was craving something to bite down on.
Oh no, it's a female dragon.
You can talk?
Oh, I assure you, my brave knight, I can do much more than just talk, though I prefer to do other things to pass the time.
Wait, why does that dragon sound familiar?
Oh, hello there, if it isn't my dearest dungeon master. How I've missed your narrations during my leisurely activities.
No, not again. Not again.
What is happening here? Doesn't matter. The time for words is over. You had your chance, dragon, to talk before you lit my tail on fire. Now, prepare to taste my blade!
Oh, isn't that a cute little sword you have there? Well, go ahead. Stab me with it. Slay me with it. Prove your worth.
As the dragon says this, she rolls over, revealing her soft underside for Dracula to strike. Wait, what is happening here?
Okay. I'm going to stab you now, then. Why am I sweating?
I'm waiting, my big knight.
Dracula, looking very nervous and insecure, lunges forward and strikes the dragon as hard as he can.
Ah!
The dragon, not blinking after a moment, looks down at Dracula.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was in.
Yes, I stabbed you. Are you dying?
Not quite, my dear. Oh, but I think my hard scales broke your little sword.
What? My sword!
Dracula looks down in shock as his father's legendary flaming sword lies shattered on the ground, leaving only a broken hilt in his hand.
Well, this is awkward. I swear this never happens to me.
Oh, don't worry, my dear. It's not the first time a knight's sword couldn't penetrate me deeply. Right, dearest dungeon master?
Again. No, not again. I think you broke him, dragon lady.
Oh, not to fret, my bearded man. Many, many knights and adventurers have all failed to perform in my lair. Oh, so many knights with adventurers.
Why can't I have a single campaign without being scarred for life?
So, what happens now, dragon lady?
Well, if you aren't going to slay me, I really have no use for you. Unless...
The dragon lady leans in closer to Dracula.
you could turn into a cat again? I do love cats. They are my favorite aphrodisiac.
She says, purring loudly at Dracula. Wait a minute. Is that why there are no cats in the town of Honeydale?
Well, as nice as that sounds, I should really be going now. You see, Igor will have lunch ready soon. Yes, I should really get back to him.
Igor?
The dragon raises her head excitedly and perks up.
Oh, how do you know Igor?
How do you know Igor?
Oh, I know Igor very, very well. I know him deeply, my dearest knight. So deeply. Rarely have I found a man my equal, but Igor... oh, my dearest Igor is so far beyond that.
Igor, where are you? You've got some explaining to do.
What, Igor? He didn't tell me about the dragon. Or about my sword.
I tried.
Well, farewell, my little kitty, and do please give Igor my warmest regards and tell him my lair is always open for him.
Dracula arrives back at the castle and looks for Igor.
Igor! 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 you?
One of the skeleton guards in the hall calls out to him.
He's in the garden, master.
Ah, thank you.
Sir Bones, master. Though, you haven't seen me much. But you do know my cousin, Sir Bones. Me?
Another skeleton guard pipes up from down the hall.
No, not you. The other Sir Bones.
Wait. Are all the skeletons in my castle named Sir Bones?
Yes.
Next time, don't cast your necromancy spells on a family gravesite.
Noted.
We find Igor in the garden, tending to his crops and his flowers. As he pulls out some weeds, a small rabbit runs by him with a carrot in his mouth. Oh, no, you don't. Not in my garden. With a snap of his fingers, the rabbit is transformed into a small gardening tool and falls to the ground. Wait, is this how Igor gets his tools? Yes. I don't like rodents in my garden or kitchen. Igor picks up the tool. If you serve me well, I might release you in a few hundred years. But betrayed me, and you will never be free. A look of terror falls on the garden tool. How is that even physically possible? I need to stop asking this question. Magic. You know, sometimes Igor scares me.
Us too. Me too.
As Igor continues to work his garden, testing out his new gardening tool on the very carrots it tried to steal but a mere moment ago, Dracula walks out of the castle calling for Igor.
Igor!
Down here, master.
Ah, Igor, I just came from the dragon.
All right, old man. You have some explaining to do. What is this about a dragon? Dragon? Don't play dumb with me. I saw the whole thing. How dare you not tell me about this after all we've been through? I have no idea what you mean, my friend.
Excuse me. Hello. Dracula here. You know, Lord of Darkness.
I say, waving the broken sword in the air.
Oh, you broke it. Oh, no surprise. It was only a ceremonial sword your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather had made, also to impress a girl. Must run in the family. Oh, you have no idea, my friend.
Ahem.
Oh, yes. As I was saying, your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather had that made for a ceremony to impress his future bride. He told her it was a legendary blade forged in the fires of a volcano that he found after defeating a Balrog and slaying an entire army of fiends and demons from the abyss.
That's a good way to impress a woman. I should maybe... Oh, but the sword is fake and broken now.
Master, I'm heading to town today to pick up some supplies. Would you like me to have the blacksmith fix it? It is a family heirloom after all, even if it's better used as a letter opener.
Ah, thank you, Igor. Yes, here, take it. I am going to go to my study, I think, and try to find some new ways to impress my future bride.
Dracula leaves the garden and heads back into his castle. As he leaves, another rabbit hops into view of Igor's garden. Igor raises his new gardening tool. Friend of yours? Back inside the castle, Dracula makes his way to the armory to search for a new weapon deserving of a true knight.
Surely there is something here that I can use on an epic quest to win the heart of my future bride. I need a true legendary weapon. A normal sword will not do.
All right, give me a perception check.
Sure. 17. Nice.
As Dracula looks around the armory, he notices on the wall a large sword with a golden handle on the wall.
That looks promising.
I walk over and I grab the sword off the wall and hold it high.
Now this is a sword. It doesn't appear to be ceremonial either. Ouch! I cut myself.
Definitely not ceremonial. It's so sharp you can cut yourself by looking at it wrong. However, Dracula's merriment at finding a new blade is short-lived as a painful sensation enters Dracula's rear end.
Wait, what did you say? Ouch!
Dracula drops the sword on the ground and looks behind him and sees a treasure chest biting him on the rear.
Mimi? Why did you bite me?
Before Dracula gets an answer, wait, are those dog legs? 4 dog legs pop out of the bottom of the chest, and it runs around Dracula and swallows the sword whole, and then runs away.
Play! Master, plays with Mimi!
No, bad Mimi! Bad mimic! Get back here!
Dracula chases the... DM, what do you call that exactly? It's Mimi. I know, but what is it? It's not a mimic, and it's definitely not a dog. It's Mimi. I know, but what is it?
It's Mimi.
Ay, you're not making my job as a narrator any easier for the audience. But the audience already knows. They've seen who's on first. What? No, he's on second.
No. As much as I love it, we are not going to start quoting Abbott and Costello. If we do that, Dracula will never find true love, let alone a new sword.
Who's... Never mind. Speaking of... Where did... see now what you look at what you made me do. Dracula and Mimi are now gone, and we don't even know where they went, cause I couldn't do my job and narrate while you two went down a rabbit hole with your stupid meta bull. Well, according to the board, they're about to pass the library. There is a library? There's always a library.
How'd my miniature get there?
Wait, I thought you put them there.
No. I thought you did.
I never move the miniatures. Plus, I'm behind my DM screen. How could I even reach them from here? Oi, nerds. Can we focus, please? This is D&D, not Jumanji. Who cares how they got there? You said they're in the library.
The Bat-brary.
No. Do not make me get my axe.
Fine. We'll go with the boring ancestral name. What was it again? The Eternal Library.
Dracula continues to chase after Mimi, hoping to get back the sword. As he rounds the corner, he sees Mimi enter a large doorway. The door shuts behind her.
The bats!
Ahem!
I mean, the Eternal Library. Yes. Oh, drat! I forgot my library card.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening. Our next episode is in 2 weeks, and we'll continue our little adventure in the Eternal Library with Dracula and Mimi. See you then.